Relationships will be tested like never before.
If Rich can't get on board, then he's not the man for me.
You're gonna be a great mom.
Honestly, this isn't how I imagined my life. Tyler Perry's Sistas, all new next Wednesday at 9. Watch it.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Sheila Beela coming to you with a trailer review, breakdown, predictions for Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 7, Episode 6. This airs on February the 7th, 2024. Of course, we know Tyler Perry's Sistas, directed by Tyler Perry, written by Tyler Perry. The synopsis goes, the ladies talk about their lives in their 30s while Fatima keeps a secret from Zach. Meanwhile, Gary tests the waters with Tamara. All right. As I always do, I'm going to loop the trailer in the background. And the trailer that I'm looping in the background is a bit different from the one that I showed you in the beginning. So let's loop that one and let's go. And please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this trailer breakdown. All right. So I guess I'm going to start with Sabrina. As we all know that Sabrina, she's freezing her eggs. And because she said that Rich doesn't want to have children, he clearly has his mind made up. So she's just going to not worry about him so much and just worry about herself. And I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, you still got to have your baby. So you're going to have to do that without Rich. So how about you just throw the whole man away? How about that? Because what you freezing your eggs for if you're going to be with a man that don't want kids? I don't understand it. So why don't you just throw the whole man away, get you a whole nother man, and still freeze your eggs, but get you somebody that want kids? I mean, I don't think that's rocket science. So I guess she just going to go jump up and down on Rich until she find a different man. Child, throw that man away and go find you somebody that's going to want the same thing that you want. And I've been saying that forever. All right, so now I'm going to get on Andy. All right, so we do know that last episode of Sisters, Gary was watching Andy and Jordan in the parking lot as they were coming from dinner, and he had the little hitter on him or whatever, act like he was finna get ready to pop out somebody, but of course he didn't do anything because this is technically the next day. And Andy is just going to have to watch her back because they are plotting against her. And she just needs to watch her back because Hayden is coming for her spot. And Gary is trying to literally mess up Jordan's campaign because he's asking Hayden that they need a big fish. So they need a big fish, meaning somebody, I guess, maybe known enough to help mess up Jordan's campaign. Or maybe they're saying that they need a big fish to, I don't know. Because in this trailer that I'm playing right here that you can't hear, they were saying something about they need a big fish. And I'm just trying to understand what they mean about big fish. If they need a big fish to distract Jordan from making city council, or they need a big fish to pin something on Jordan. But why would a big fish want to lie against Jordan? He's technically, I don't think he's really, I mean, I guess he's going up for council, so maybe he's a little well known, but I don't know. But I think they just want to endorse somebody that's well known to be, I guess, to knock Jordan off his spot. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. And also Tamara is back. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Gary says about Tamara to Hayden. Hayden gonna do what he wants. So Tamara is back, and Tamara don't like Gary, and they're gonna have a little camaraderie back and forth. And it seems like none of the women on this show like Gary. I think they like Gary. They like Hayden more than they like Gary. So yeah. And also, Jordan is going to tell Andy that he loves her. But Andy don't love him. Andy don't want him like that. She still got to shake Gary out of her system. So, yeah. Yeah, Jordan is kind of moving really fast for Andy, I think. I'm thinking that Andy probably thought this was just going to be like like a good time, not a long time situation. But it seems like Jordan is really getting caught up in Andy, and Andy don't seem as if she feel the same way. So I'm going to leave that as that. And then now I'm going to go to Fatima, because Fatima and Zach. So it looks as if Zach may have received custody of his child, Michael. And Fatima is telling, no, Zach is telling Fatima that she's going to be a great mom and all of this, right? But it says that Fatima has a secret. So either the secret is she was telling Angela, and I'm glad Angela is back, and I'm glad we're starting to have Fatima a voice of her own instead of her being in somebody else's stuff. Outside of Zach, outside of Andy, we're seeing Fatima. So Fatima is having a situation about herself, which I've been saying for a long time, like, Fatima's in everybody else's business. What's going on Fatima in her head? So now Fatima has her own friend, Angela. She's back, beautiful. And she's really confiding into her about this is not really what she wanted her life to look like. You know, she really, she wanted to be the one to have Zach's kids. She wanted to be the one to have his only kids. And I think that's why she's pressing so much to make sure that, Karen is not the father of his kids, because at the end of the day, she wants that Zach Jr. That's what she wants. And I think she may end up telling him she's pregnant. Maybe, I'm thinking, because it says that's the secret. So either the secret is she's going to tell him that she's pregnant, too, and or maybe it's going to be the whole she didn't. But why would she tell him that? Because he knows that that's not the life that she chose. I mean, well, it's the life that she chose. It's not the life that she envisioned. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Maybe she's going to tell him, hey, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant too. See, now you got 3 baby mamas and 3 different kids. They all look like you, but they don't look like us. All 3 of them. One of them gonna look like us, but not all 3. Yeah, I think that's gonna be what that's gonna be. Okay, so Fatima, Zach, I think he's receiving custody. Karen is actually going to the doctor. She says she needs to see a doctor ASAP, because I believe this is when she's going to get her DNA test. Or maybe this is that ultrasound portion of it. And maybe this is when she's going to get her DNA as well. But I didn't ever see her and Zach exchange any type of DNA. So maybe that's going to fit into the equation somewhere up in there here in this episode. But she's going to be at the doctor, and she's going to be requesting to see a doctor ASAP. So it's going to be about, I believe, the DNA, and it's going to be about her kid. And yeah, she may be having twins. So a lot of people have been saying that she's going to have like the twins with the two eggs, 2 baby daddies, which is possible. And I was thinking that before, but I didn't want to really talk about it because I was like, that'll be too crazy. If Tyler do that, that'll be crazy. But hey, you're gonna walk around here. What's your kid's name? Aaron and Zakita. Because I think Karen having a girl. But anyway, so yeah, I don't think she having no Zach Jr. I think I think Fatima may be the one that's going to have the Zach Jr. I don't know. Because, you don't even know if it's a boy or girl. They never ever really even shown if they even been going to the hot. I mean, it's just a hot mess. They just need to do this DNA test at the end of the day so we can figure out what's going on before we start naming names. Okay, Sheila Beela. Okay, Sheila Beela. All right, so that's it. Who else do we have? I think last but not least, we have Danny. So it looks as if Danny and Tony were going to have, it looked like they may have had like a session at the office, because it looks like they were in his office when her clothes was, if she was trying to put back on her clothes, or if she was buttoning up her clothes, whatever she was doing, she was up out of her clothes. And them kids come running in there, Tony and Tonita, they come running up in there and getting on her nerves. And she like, hold on, wait, who these kids? He was like, oh yeah, these my kids. I'm gonna have them for the summer. She was like, nigga, you ain't tell me you had kids. No, he didn't tell you he had kids because he didn't want you to know. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably, and he might, and Danny, you ain't never even been at this man's house, so you really don't even know what he got going on over to his house. Well, maybe they might be at his house. They look like they was in his office. So anyway, Danny gonna be surprised that this man got kids, and I think this is when she's gonna start looking at this like, this ain't what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want this man with these kids. This ain't what I want. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? Because he got 2 kids and they look like they bad. Tony and Tonita, like they bad. Run up in there, run out through this man's office like that. While they over there trying to have a get it in session. Yeah, I don't think she gonna want that. And then you gonna lie to me. You didn't even tell me. Because that's a lie by omission. Like, you didn't even tell me. That's a big thing. Like, you gonna not tell me that you had kids? Now, what if Danny popped up talking about she had 2 or 3 kids hidden over there in the corner? You know, like, how would you feel, Tony? And it's crazy because you got one friend, Rich, he don't want no kids. And then you got Tony that's hiding his kids. And then you got, what's that man name? Jordan, he fall in love fast. So, I don't know. I think these girls, they really did move on too fast. They was really talking about we got these good guys, but now they're starting to unfold. And it's like, oh, like, hey, this ain't what I want. Yeah. So I think this is pretty much it with everybody on Sistas. I think I covered everybody and what I think is going to happen. I believe next episode should be a really, really good one, y'all. So tune in and go and watch my my other sisters videos. Because YouTube is so weird. It's like they'll push me, but then sometimes they will not. But yeah, y'all, watch my videos, like my videos if you do like my commentary. And don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think that's going to happen in the next episode of Sistas, episode 6. Bye.